Hello YouTube. This is an update on my smoke detector collection. And the reason why I'm doing this, well, you may have wondering because, I haven't gotten a lot of new smoke alarms since my last video. The reason why I'm doing this is because last video was shot during the nighttime and it was really dark. The lighting was terrible. I just had a lamp. But now it's very sunny. I'm doing it during day. It's very sunny and bright. And I also got a better camera. I'm using my phone this time. Last time I used my tablet, which has a good camera, but it takes terrible night shots. So anyway, I have them arranged in, I guess by brand. I have all the AC units at the top. Okay, so let's start up here. This is my Lifesaver Firenetics smoke detector. As you know, I got this from my grandma's house. Here's the back. Let's see. I can do this with one hand. Oh, there we go. This is the mounting bracket, and the receptacle thing is right there where the wires feeds into there. And there's the label. Phone would focus there. This is from 1978. I did find out that that is a date code, which makes sense because her house was built in, I think, 1978. I think it was. She told me it was. So this was probably put in right when the house was built by the builders of her house. And that is an LED right there, and there is no test button. I can get this back on. Okay. There. Next, right here, we have a Honeywell TC49A smoke detector. This is another AC unit. And this was the one that was in my house, in my hallway, which you've seen many, many videos on this detector. This is a very big part of my childhood. I used to be afraid of this detector. Open it up. And this got the Edwards mechanical horn. A very large sensor, and this one has 13.4 microcuries. There's a transformer sensitivity adjustment. There's a switch right there. The mounting bracket is still up on the ceiling. I don't think I mentioned that in my last video. I think I might have, but I forget. And here's the inside of the cover. There's the label right there. Yeah, big drip of paint dripped down right there. Yep. TC49A maintenance and testing. I don't think I ever showed a good shot of that label. And this one also does not have a test button. So both of these you need to test with smoke. Right here, this is a new one. This is the Early Guard EGD 5S. Actually, it's made by Square D Company, the same company that makes the circuit breakers. And this one was in my church. Went over and replaced it. Here's the mounting bracket. Comes off like this. And then it mounts like that. You mount the mounting bracket to the box. And you put the smoke detector on and twist it. And there's the label. I don't know when this one is from. I don't know what year it's from. Doesn't say, but you can see Square D Company. Early Guard. Yeah. And it's got 2 wires. This does not have interconnect. And the test button right here on the top. I made a video of this one. And it's very yellowed. It works and everything. And I did make a video on this. Right here we have probably the most famous hardwired smoke detector that everyone knows about, the Firex FX1020. Several people comment on my video and say that they had this in their house when they were a kid and they were very afraid of it. Everyone was scared of this as a kid, basically. This is an AC powered unit. It's got interconnect. There's the label. See if my thing would focus. There you go. I don't know when this one was from either. I think there was a date code right there, but it's washed off. And it's got a test button right there. And I did make a video of this. And the horn is in there and the sensor. And yeah, this is the very last model to use the old-fashioned mechanical horn. So right here we have a very unique smoke detector. This is a Gillette Captain Kelly smoke detector. And yeah, it's a photoelectric model. It is plug-in, and it uses the mechanical horn. It has an LED right there. Actually, that's more of a lens thing. The LED is down in there. You can see it's kind of a lens. It points upward. Yeah, my camera won't focus. Anyway, here's the back of it. The labeling stamped into the plastic. You can kind of see. There, yeah, Captain Kelly by Gillette. This has a mounting bracket, which I currently have in the attic room. I was gonna remove it, but I forgot, and basically it just snaps onto that mounting bracket. So, moving down here, we have a First Alert SA76RD. This is the first generation SA67D with the larger cover. It's labeled as SA76RD. There's the back of it. And the inside, this one's got the rare metal sensor. Yeah, and I haven't powered this one up in a while. I'm pretty sure it still will repeatedly false at me. But, yeah. And I got this from my grandpa. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention about these two, where I got them from. I got that one off of eBay and that one off. I got these two both off of eBay. So, right here we have 3 of the same detector. I mentioned this in my last update video. They're all SA90 LTs, light test detectors, and they have the gold test button. Open it up, you can see the sensor and the horn and the little light sensing diode, photodiode, which comes to the test button, which has a small hole in it. You can kind of see right there for the light to pass through. Yeah, these are really, I wish they still made these detectors. The light test feature is really useful, unless they're mounted next to a ceiling light or something where the light comes on and they'll go off. Happened to me when I mounted one of these in the attic room, turned the light on and it went off. The light triggered it. Next to that we have the regular basic model, the SA67D. This is the second generation with the small cover. And open it up and you can see it has the same sensor in the horn as the SA90 LTs. And the LED right there. The battery clip. Yeah, nothing much to say about this. I have the box of this one, but I can't find it. It's lost somewhere. Somewhere in my closet, probably. Yeah. Right here, we have, this is a new one. This is the First Alert SA76RS smoke detector. This was First Alert's first model. Well, not their first model. It was actually their second model. That was their first. This was their first model with the test button. The very first model didn't have a test button, I've been told, but yeah. Here's the back of it. This one's marked as smoke alert. Yeah, test button. Put it up. You can see the sensor. And this one's got the mechanical horn, test button, battery. Yeah, it's got the coffin-shaped sensor, so nothing much to say about this one. I made a video on it. See if I can get the cover on with one hand. There. And the test button like that. Yep. So, that's that one. Alright, starting at the other end here of the very bottom row. This is the Family Guard 83R. It's actually FG888D, but it was just marked as 83R. First Alert did that a lot. They branded theirs as 83R. But it actually is made by Family Guard. Yep. And this one was the one that was painted. See the paint all over the horn and base. And it repeatedly falses. I haven't powered it up in a while because I know it'll just repeatedly false. Yep. There's the back of it again, and I got this one off of eBay along with the FireX. So yeah. And by the way, it has the same sensor and horn as the First Alert models, the very latest. Right here is the Sears 246.57046 smoke alarm, the heat sensor, and it's got the test button. Open it up. It's got the classic Sears cover, and it's got the same things as the SA76RS right there. Same coffin-shaped sensor and horn. It was just rebranded by Sears. And this is the model with the heat switch, or the heat sensor. There's the back of it. See, the label's exactly like the SA76RS, except, of course, with the Sears and the different model number. But, yeah. And I got this one off of eBay, and I do have the box. If I put the cover back on. Yep. Here's the box right here. As you can see, Sears early one. There's the model number and things. It originally sold for $34.99 at Sears. That's the original Sears tag. And I bought it for like $25 off of eBay, so I got a good price. The side of it, there's the back with the installation instructions and everything. And the other side, which has features. And this side of it just has that. Yeah, and I showed that video in my unboxing video. Move that out of the sunlight. Yep, there. So that's that one. Here we have 3 of the same smoke detectors again. These all came from my house. Nothing much to say about these. We put them in. Well, this one has a mounting bracket on it. Put them in 2004. Replaced them 2 years ago in 2013. And yeah. This one was in my sister's room. This one was in my room. And this one was in my mom and dad's room. I'm pretty sure, actually. Actually, I don't know. They're both... I'm pretty sure this one was in my mom and dad's room. Actually, yeah, this one was in my mom and dad's room. I remember the longer thing. So, and also, it had something on the test button. So yeah, this one was in my room and that one was in my mom and dad's room. Yeah. This one's got the mounting bracket on it. So yeah, these are good alarms. Oh, and I completely forgot. These are Kidda model 0916. And this one is marked as Kidda. And then these two are marked as Nighthawk. And they have green writing rather than the black writing that this one has. But they're both the same. Or they're all the same. We all have the Hush. So that's those. Right here we have the N-Tronic Vigilant smoke detector. This is the unique one. I got it off of eBay. If I can, let me get it cover off. Okay, there's the inside of it. And the horn, the sensor, 12.6 volt battery connector. I still haven't gotten a battery for it. So, yeah. And in my last video, I did not take this off, but I'm going to today. Just there. And there's the inside. They call this the target. That's what they call it. And there's the inside. There's the radioactive material. This uses radium-226 rather than americium. There you can see the radium down in there. If my phone could focus, it's that shiny button. Come on, focus. There we go. There's a little button down there. This is the radium. Yeah, there you go. It's that button right there. I'm pointing to it. And there's other circuits and things like that. There's the target. Let me put it back on. It's kind of hard to get back on, but once you get it there. And it's got the squealer horn, and there's the inside of the cover. It's made by Entronic Company. Entronic Corporation, actually. And it's model Z700, Z-700. And I did not mention that in my last video, but the reason why the cover's so hard to get on is because there's a semicircle shaped shaft in there that goes on that semicircle shaped shaft, and it's really hard to get it lined up. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. Oh, there, I did it. Wow. And this one doesn't have a test button either. I can't test it anyway because I don't have the 12.6 volt battery required. But I did not show the box for it in my last video, but here's the box. Oops. There you can see. The Vigilant, on guard 24 hours a day. Yep. Early warning smoke and fire alarm. There's the side of it, the diagram. See, they call that piece the target. Cover, battery, target, screws, sealing. This battery-operated Vigilant TM mounts directly to the ceiling with 2 enclosed screws and anchors. It did come with the mounting hardware and the original 12.6 volt battery. See, and here's the manual. The mounting hardware I took out. I don't remember what I did with it. But I do have the original battery, which is, there's my $20.99 right here. And if I open it up, let me open it up the other way. Yeah, there's the battery. See, it's 12.6 volt. It is dead, unfortunately, so I can't power it up. Yeah, it contains mercury. They were discontinued long ago. So, okay, let me pause it. Let me pause the video and put the battery back in. That's this one right here. Down the line, here we have the GE, General Electric smoke detector, home sentry smoke detector. Nothing much about this one. I showed it in my last video. It's got the very rare brown base. Battery connector. This has got the sensor with the test button on it, and when you push the test button, I don't know how well you can see. And they're like pushing a metal disc. You're pushing a metal disc basically down onto the radioactive material. Americium. I think YouTube user Cassette Master showed this in one of his smoke detector videos. If I could get my dang phone to focus, it won't. Will you just focus? You're wasting time. I got it to focus kind of, but if I go in closer, it doesn't want to focus. Okay, there, you can kind of see, if you go in there, you'll see you're just like pushing a little metal disc on top of the radioactive americium. There, you can see that right there. See it? There's a disc being pushed. So you can see the little circle right down in there. Right there. And look, you just push a little metal disc right down onto the radioactive material. And like I said, Cassette Master demonstrated that in one of his videos. There's labels in the side of the cover. This has a hinged cover. And it has a funnel on top of the horn. Yep, the horn is brown. Let's see. It's model number 8201-401C. And, yep. Test button. And there's the front, General Electric smoke alarm. This one uses 2 microcuries of Americium-241, which is unique because most of the detectors of this time are using a 1. Yeah. I don't know when it's from. And last but not least, we have this Kidde Nighthawk smoke and carbon monoxide alarm. And it's unique because it's one of the very first ones ever made. One of the very first smoke and carbon monoxide alarms ever made by Kidde. If I can get the mounting bracket off. And I know my phone's orientation is like turning like... This might come out in portrait mode. I don't know. That happened with my my fire alarms in my elementary school video. Oh, I can't get this mounting bracket off, but anyway, I showed it in my last video. Yeah, very new. It's from 1999, so you can see down in there. 1999, September 27th. Yeah, and my mom wrote on it. So that is it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 units. Well, there you have it. Once again, if this comes out in portrait mode, I'm going to be so pissed, but anyway. Yeah, that's my collection. I hope it grows. Might be getting some new alarms this year, maybe not. I don't know. We'll just have to see what I find. I'd like to find 3 alarms that I want the most are the earlier GEs, the larger square-shaped ones, rather than this is the rectangular one. Yeah, but the larger GEs with the mechanical horn. I'd also like to find... What else was there? Oh yeah, the battery-powered counterpart to the Firenetics here. The F900D. I actually saw one in a house a few years ago, or last year. Saw an F900D. And I'm kicking myself for not asking the realtor if I could ask the owner to take it, if I could have it. But yeah. And I actually saw a larger GE there too. And then the last one that I really want would be a First Alert SA76 RC. Just because, you know, they're cool. And I like them. So, there you go. That's my detector collection. My orientation is going all over the place. So, hopefully I'll upload in the right orientation. So, goodbye.